Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you're watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. Today we'll be taking a look at another mass market Oracle deck called the Earthcraft Oracle. So this was made by Juliet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. If they sound familiar, they are the ones who also created the Seasons of the Witch Oracle series, which I love. And that is also why I decided to pick up this deck, because I love those decks so much. So it says here, Mother Earth is our sacred home. Reconnect with the powerful healing wisdom of Mother Earth and your highest self with this diverse, brightly illustrated 44-card Oracle deck and guidebook. With bodies of many shapes, sizes, skin tones, and hair textures represented, this deck affirms we are all Mother Earth's children. Each card message is an invitation to tune in to Mother Earth's guidance and your intuition. Each spell, ritual, or invocation, an opportunity to bring these lessons off the pages and into your daily practice, and each illustration a reminder that we are part of nature, not outside of it. We may ignore her messages and take her magic for granted in this modern world, but if we listen to the wind, the plants, the rivers, and the ancestors, we will hear Mother Earth's whispers. All right. So you have here inside of the box, Earth Mother, I worship thee, for thy body is my temple, my religion reclaimed. It has this guidebook. Let's take a quick look at the table of contents. So a message from the authors, introduction, what is Earthcraft, working with the Oracle, and then you go straight to the card meanings, more information about the authors, and about the artist. Oh, so the art is made by Danielle Voodoo Fortune. Right. Okay, so these are the cards. In the inside of the box, there is some spirally details. These are the backs, really beautiful, bright colors, which are reversible for those who read reversals. And the cardstock is matte. It's standard, I think this is Hay House. Standard Hay House cardstock when Hay House was still using good cardstock. I don't know how to explain it, but the cardstock that I have from my newer Hay House oracles don't feel as flexible and as sturdy as this one does. The ones that I have now feel like very cardboardy and not something that I like working with a lot. But yeah, it's matte, it's borderless, it snaps back really well, it shuffles really well. And yeah. So let us zoom in and take a closer look at all of the cards. Alright, so these cards are not in order because I have already played around with this deck. I was super drawn to the art on this deck. It reminds me of another deck that I think I used to own, or I still own. I have a lot of decks, guys. But yeah, the art style is really bright and vibrant and a little bit weird, but at the same time really beautiful. And it really drew me in, the art on these cards. I really liked it. The colors used are very much something that I am drawn to. You have keywords on the bottom. Some keywords are more like identifiers, and some are like expansive keywords that you can already get a message or a meaning from, together with the art, like this one. And yes, it is a diverse deck. You have different colors of skin tones, body shapes, ages. So it is very diverse in that aspect. And I'm just really drawn to the art. Like, I love this balance card. Really beautiful. Now, I must say that as much as I love the art on this deck, the guidebook is something that I am not sure I completely jive with. Later on, maybe when we read through a sample of the guidebook, you'll see what I mean, but it just doesn't completely I can't explain it. But it just it maybe it's how it's written or the tone of the writing. It's not something that speaks to me, or it doesn't feel like it's something that speaks my speak. But sometimes maybe it's one of these decks that I shouldn't use the guidebook for, you know? Because I mean, look at this art. It's just this. Oh, I really like the art, guys. I think the art on this deck is really special. The keywords are also not, I mean, usually I like keywords that are expensive, but these are not, I mean, not all of the keywords on this deck are like that, but again, maybe these cards are like really perfect for me. I wish the other cards had these types of keywords, but I think that's why I have to lean into the guidebook, and then the guidebook isn't something that I completely understand. But yeah, so anyway, let me zoom out and let's see how this shuffles, and then we'll choose a card and see how the guidebook reads. All right. Okay, so shuffling this deck, I have no issue shuffling this deck. It shuffles just fine. I can bridge it. I can shuffle it by the corners. It doesn't stick. It doesn't clump when I do overhand shuffling. And yeah, let's see. Okay, so we have a card that wants to be read. So no issues there. I like the card stock. It feels like the kind of cards that I like to shuffle. Oh wait, just to give you an idea of the size of the card real quick, it is a little bit smaller than the big oracle cards, but it's just a little bit taller and wider than a standard tarot size. Okay, so we will be reading for this card, Sacrifice. Okay, so this is the entry in the guidebook. So it has some substantial information. So you have the meaning of the card here, and then you have a ritual on the opposite page. So let me read through the meaning. One of the hardest things you can do is to be honest with yourself about what you have space for in your life, both physically and emotionally. There are times when you have too much piled on your plate, and you have to learn to sacrifice some things so that other, more important goals can thrive. In this moment, it's time to reprioritize. Pulling this card could be a sign that you need to commit to something important, even if that means you have to make a sacrifice in the process, such as pursuing your dream career rather than chasing a big paycheck, or learning a new skill at the cost of less relaxation time with family. You may have to pass on some opportunities, and that may hurt a little in the present, but think of what can be gained from putting all your efforts into achieving your goal. The sacrifice card may also be a call to release an outdated belief about yourself. You may not realize it, but the identity you have constructed for yourself, defining what you can and can't do, is not keeping you safe. It is a cage built from your self-limiting thoughts and perspectives, and it could be the very thing keeping you from calling in your desires. Sacrifice I can't beliefs and that false feeling of safety for the possibility of more. And then you have a ritual. I'll just place it here in case you want to follow it. I honestly don't follow the rituals, or I don't want to follow the no, not that I don't want to. It's just that I don't really practice rituals in my practice, and maybe that's why I don't connect with the deck with the guidebook as much as I do. Not that's definitely not anything against the creators of the deck. It's just that I guess I'm not into this path, which is why this book feels different for me. Maybe if you're a practicing witch, or if you follow the same path, or if you resonate with rituals and this type of practice, this would be something that you would be very happy for, or that you would really appreciate. But for me, not so much. I'm really more in the psychological sense, or studying tarot and oracles more to improve my self-awareness, mindfulness, and maybe I'm not ready for anything more than that. And that's not a bad thing. And definitely, I will still keep using this deck. I'm really drawn to the images. I feel like the messages would still come through, even though I don't refer to the guidebook as often. And yeah, maybe in time I'll start doing a ritual or two and see if I'm comfortable with it. But as it stands right now, I'm not, and I'm not ready for it. I'm not rushing myself into it. And I think I've mentioned this before in another walkthrough in the season. Oh no, not Seasons of the Witch. Like Oracle of the Witch, the red one, Reclaim Your Birthright. That there are rituals there that I also don't follow, and maybe it's because I'm not ready for them, and it's not something that I feel I would be incorporating into my practice anytime soon. And definitely, with all things, treat your decks and whatever is contained in them with respect. So this has been the flip through of the Earthcraft Oracle by Juliet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. If this is helpful for you, please click on the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. I post videos at least once a week, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!